Hey y'all, okay, so everyone's talking about it. I've had this book for, when did I graduate college? 3 years? 2 years. It's 2025. I've had this book for 2 years. I had seen it in a movie and it made me buy it because this girl had this like creative spiritual awakening, and that's something that I feel like I really needed at the time. I mean, I just felt I understood her where she was coming from because I felt like I was in such a creative block. Now at the time, I was president of my chapter. I was graduating college senior year, trying to knock out my credits, and then I had a part-time job that was really felt like a full-time job. And I just felt like I didn't have time to give the energy that this book was requiring, because this book is a responsibility, but it's a responsibility to you. Okay. And so 2 years go by because every time I try to crack it open, I'm like, oh, I don't have time. I don't have time to give it to this book. And then honestly, this year I was like, I'm never gonna have time. As this is my second year being an adult. It's hard, guys. This is my second year being an adult, and I realized that if you keep waiting for shit to calm down, you're never gonna do anything. You're never gonna do anything. Nothing will ever get done because you're so busy waiting for shit to calm down. Babes, it's never gonna calm down. It's never gonna calm down. Honestly, you just need to learn how to prioritize yourself, even in times when shit's hitting the fan. Okay? And so, with that being said, this is my second time restarting the book. I've only ever gotten past week 2 because then I kind of like lose focus on it. And then Dochi's videos went viral of her doing the book, recording and posting. And I realized that was like actually so freaking smart, because then it's gonna hold me accountable. It's gonna hold me accountable. Fingers crossed. And so I redid my principles. I redid my assignments and everything like that. And I'm not gonna fully go into detail. Actually, we'll see. So personally, week 1, right? Week 1, I feel like, is explaining the importance of the basic principles that you're going to be following. It's explaining the importance of creativity and how creativity is a connection to a higher power. Now, I believe in God. I believe in God. Hold on. Yo, I need some lip gloss. Hold on. So, like I was saying, I 100% believe in God. And she explains this book as connecting to your creativity, and that creativity is your connection to that higher power. It's your connection to your spirituality, like to be given the gift of creativity by the ultimate creator, and to use creativity in a way because like God wanted that. You know what I mean? Like I that's how I was taking it. And I think she called it spiritual electricity, and I think that is so profound, and it kind of changed the way that I attack creating. In the midst, I've done this week 1 like 3 times, I'm not gonna lie. So saying that, it's changed my mental on when I make things, because I always try to make things perfect, and oh, it has to be like, so like I kind of get anal about it so much that it ruins it even being fun for me. And creating is about it being fun. Like, it's about the experience of making it, not about the end product. You know, like, this is one of those times when it's about the journey, okay? And so I feel like that definitely changed my mindset on things. And like, even with editing, like, I would dread editing, but then I also kind of love editing because I like putting random memes and videos and stuff like that. Now, this video, my creator's way, I really want to make these record and post videos because I like the rawness of it, you know? And this is really me just trying to open up about my creativity and how I try to connect to that. And so I had some things that she said that I underlined that I really, really loved. And so one of the parts she's saying, like, if you're a writer, you should be writing. Okay? Or if you're a drawer, like any, like, so first of all, speaking of writing, I have to wake up an hour and a half early every day and write 3 pages in a journal for this entire course. Now, I will say that shit is like so fucking cathartic because at first it feels like I don't know what I'm gonna write. Like, girl, what? 3 pages? Who said I had 3 pages of things to say? And I think, number one, I'm a yapper, obviously, but it's like, you do have 3 pages of things to say, and it can be anything. You can write, like, one at a time, a bunch of pages. I just kept writing. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm just writing because I have to fill the pages, and that's okay. Because the act of keeping your brain moving and your hands moving, in that it's like, the more you use a muscle, the easier it is to use it. You get what I'm saying? And so that might be my favorite part, but that's why she says wake up an hour and a half early. And I also realized too, well, I knew this already. I'm a morning person. And so my brain is the clearest. I put out the best quality of work in the morning. It's quiet, but the sun's up. Like, it's the same thing of how I like working late at night, but instead the sun is up and my window's open. Like, literally, look, this is how I'm sitting right now. Like, I would love the morning too. You would love the morning too if this is what it looked like from your room, you know? And so I love the morning. I love the morning. Like, right now it's 9:52, but I've been doing this since 8:30. Yeah, I've been working on this book and like doing my exercises since 8:30. And so she says you're creating pathways in your consciousness through which the creative forces can operate. Like, it's like literally you're paving the streets so that the cars can drive. And I think that really just fully makes sense. Like, and she says, like, the process of making spiritual contact to be both simple and straightforward. Because there's nothing complicated about creating. And that's the part when for me, when I was in search of perfection, I was complicating the process. Okay? When I was in search for perfection, I was complicating the process. When all reality, there's nothing more simple than creating, than releasing what's inside. Like, and I also learned through this, like, you know, the opposite, and I leaned on this book when I was in a deep depression too, and it helped me so much. And I have found this video that had said the opposite of depression is expression. And I fully 100% agree with that, because when I am depressed, I feel like I am holding everything in humanly possible. Like, I feel like I'm holding every emotion. And when I realized that that is the comparison, that is who's fighting who. Yeah, girl. Trying to see what else. Yeah, and those 3 pages, she's saying, like, get past the fear and put it on the page. Like, get in the booth, bitch. That is what she is saying. And so I really loved this chapter because it really opens up it really opened up my eyes into why we do the things that we do, or why we have to do what's in this book. And please ignore my room a little bit. She's a little messy. I've had a crazy week, but God wanted me to speak to y'all, and I wanted to do it. And so now I'm in the stage, well, I think it's every day but saying the affirmations. And so, and she says too to use this book like a workbook. Write in it, do whatever you need to. Like, so as I've been going on, I've been putting little sticky notes so I can easily access the other parts of the book. Like so I can easily get to my affirmations and stuff like that. I'll share with you guys the affirmations too. These are what I've been saying in the morning. I'm a channel for God's creativity, and my work comes to good. My dreams come from good. Guys, I'm saying good instead of God. Start over. I am a channel for God's creativity, and my work comes to good. My dreams come from God, and God has the power to accomplish them. As I create and listen, I will be led. Creativity is the creator's will for me. My creativity heals myself and others. I'm allowed to nurture my artists, and through the use of simple tools, my creativity will flourish. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self-forgiveness. There is divine plan of goodness for me. There is a divine plan of goodness for my work. As I listen to the Creator within, I am led. As I listen to my creativity, I am led to my Creator. I am willing to create. I am willing to learn to let myself create. I am willing to let God create through me. I am willing to be of service through my creativity. I am willing to create my creative energy. I am willing to use my creative talents. Okay? Love this. And I do also want to share one thing that I felt like has helped me so much. Like, so much. There is an exercise where she says to list out, I believe it was like 20 things. Let me see. And she highly suggests to don't go back and read your pages of your, like, your 3 pages, like the diary pages, but the exercises you can go back and read. And so I've been using, there it is, 20 things you enjoy in 5 past lives. So my 5 past lives, I said singer, musician, guitar, actress, painter, fashion designer, vet / dog farmer, and to run a magazine / a writer. And within that, right, 20 things I enjoy. And then within these things, it says lives, 5 lives you want to live. Like, I am a strong believer, not believer, but like, you only live once, bro. Why are you not living the life you want to live? Why are you not living the life you want to live today? And something for me, my 5 lives, these are all things that I've always had a deep passion for since I was a kid. And I used to feel like as I was growing up and becoming older, like high school and up, I used to think I had to pick. Like, oh my God, I have to pick something. Like, I can't be all these things. And baby, I'm a Gemini. And so I'm all these things at once, like simultaneously. And so for me, like, this really led me into like my writer's journey because I've always wanted to be a writer. And it's something that I've always genuinely enjoyed, a way of like expressing myself. And it led me to start my writing page where I write like op-eds and little write-ups about fashion, music, video games, anything that I like. And it's called Culture Gap. So if you're interested, it's a shameless plug. If you're interested, it's at Culture Gap, CULTURGAP. And that page has brought me so much joy and so many like mini accomplishments. Like, for example, I wrote an happy birthday post to Marc Jacobs, and at this point my page had 65 followers or like 80 followers. I wrote a happy birthday page about Marc Jacobs, one of my favorite designers. Marc, I love you. I love you. We're gonna work together one day, I already know. And I wrote it. It was up for an hour, and that post had 3 likes. Me on my main page, me on my art account, and Marc Jacobs. I could not believe that it even, like, he read what I wrote. And I've had a few things like that within this page. I've had a few moments with celebrity encounters through this page. And it's just been me writing something I've always wanted to do, but then I just never did it. And then I'm doing it and I'm receiving such success, such like acclimates, like it's reaching the people it's supposed to reach. And it just feels like, oh, like I'm finally doing the things I've always wanted to do. I'm doing them. And I'm not scared to be seen trying. You know, like, I'm not scared. When did it stop being cool to try? Like, what? And I just feel like this book has helped me a lot with trying new things. I think I've always tried things that I knew I would be good at. And this has taught me to try things I have a passion for, even if I'm not good at them yet. To try is just the practice. And I'm not scared to practice, and I'm not scared to be seen practicing. So that's my week 1 reflection. I'll be back week 2. I want you guys to hold me accountable if you watch this. I would love that. And this was really nice. This was really nice. I'm really happy I did this. And so yeah, week 2 will be coming out next Thursday. Oh, I think I have to work on Thursday. It'll be coming out. It'll be coming out either Thursday or Wednesday. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.